All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Ask Me Anything webinar for the MSc Life Sciences Ayurveda Biology program. We are very pleased that you could join us. Joining me today are the entire set of faculty that take courses in this particular program, and we think that this would be a good session for students who are interested in the program to ask questions directly to the faculty about the curriculum and the opportunities that this program presents. TDU, this is the short form for our university. We are the University of Transdisciplinary Health Sciences and Technology. We are a Karnataka state private university based out of Bangalore, located towards the north of the city. Although we were established as a university in 2013, our genesis lies in a NGO called the Foundation for the Revitalization of Local Health Traditions. Prior to this, and also still ongoing, is a niche activity that FRLHT has been in, which is in the area of conservation, not just of medicinal plants, but practices that communities indulge in, and of manuscripts. Sort of the entire range of activities that are associated with the Indian medical knowledge systems and how to preserve them and understand them. So the idea behind the university was threefold: to take the activities of the NGO forward in the domains of research, education, and outreach. In terms of research, we have continuously provided laboratory services, hands-on services in forest divisions, conservation efforts, and these have also dovetailed into outreach activities. In terms of education, the MSc Life Sciences Ayurveda Biology is our first 2-year postgraduate degree program offering. We are recognized by the UGC and are filing for a NAC accreditation shortly. Those of you who are familiar with either life sciences or with Ayurveda might wonder why we have this combination and what it means. Epistemologically, we believe that Ayurveda is nothing but life and science. So it is life sciences, but from a different perspective. The university also firmly believes that all knowledge holders have equal right to their observations and perceptions on how they describe the world around them. And so therefore, in life sciences, I might refer to the genetic factors transmitted from generation to generation as DNA, but in Ayurveda, I might refer to these as bija. Nonetheless, in today's biomedical and biological world, the phrases, the molecular details, the cellular understandings that we have in terms of biology are very different from what Ayurveda describes them. It doesn't mean that these observations are incorrect. What it means is that these observations have to be interpreted. And in order to enable the interpretation, it is necessary for people to have the language. And what is language but vocabulary? And so this course has been designed to teach students a vocabulary of, of both sciences, life sciences, as we know it in terms of biology, as well as Ayurveda. And it is only when this vocabulary is strengthened, when there is an acceptance that knowledge systems can differ, but they all primarily end with trying to make the human world a better place, can we expect to move science forward. And so therefore, we have a very unique program here at TDU, one of the first in the country, where we accept applications from students who have completed not only a bachelor's degree, but in biology and chemistry, but also a bachelor's degree in Ayush. It is not limited to these fields. We also welcome students with a biotech degree or a B.Pharm degree or a B.V.Sc degree. We believe, like I said, that knowledge seekers come in many different flavors. And although academically our system puts us in a certain silo or a bucket, if there is a certain burning desire to learn certain subjects, a student will find a way. And we hope that those students who are interested, maybe they came from an Ayurveda background but are interested in modern biology, or those students who came from sort of a modern biology background but are interested in traditional medicine, both find something in this program. I will now spend a few minutes talking to you about how this program is organized. We'll come back to this. There are 4 semesters in this program. The first 2 semesters, spread over the first year, aim to inculcate the vocabulary that I was talking about in both sciences, biology as well as Ayurveda. And as you will see, in each semester, we have tried to put in a coursework that has information from both streams. And in fact, as the course progresses, we have also put teachers and faculty together so that the biology and Ayurveda flow together. I'll give you an example. In the second semester, we have a course called Integrative Immunology. This course is taken by Dr. Vishnu Prasad and Dr. Subramanya. Dr. Vishnu Prasad covers aspects of immunology as we understand today: T cells, B cells, natural killer cells, vaccines. And Dr. Subramanya gives us the perspective from Ayurveda. Vyadika Shamatva. How do you build your system to be resilient? Because what is immunity? The ability or the resilience that each one of us has to ward off pathogens. And this is what I mean by the type of vocabulary we want to offer our students. Along with theoretical knowledge, in both semesters, we also have practicals. Practicals come in 2 flavors. The first is what you all imagine, standing on a lab bench and playing with chemicals. The second one is experiential in a different way. We have a campus of over 1,400 trees, and we take students outside to understand the world around them in terms of medicinal plants, taxonomy, and to observe nature for themselves. And so our ecology and conservation courses are not just theory, but also field work. In the last semester, our students visited Savandurga National Park as part of their field trip. And this year, they have already completed a trip to the Horticultural Research Institute. But along with these experiences, we also think it is important to have what we think are cutting edge tools. So we have shortly organized a bioinformatic workshop for our students. So they're as adept with writing out command lines as they are about sitting under a tree and observing what animals come to a particular flower. With that grounding, with that ability to describe things in 2 different knowledge systems and an ability to observe, the third semester focuses on collating that skill set into courses that allow you to understand how research is conducted. One Health, which is again a holistic summation of many of these sciences, and electives. We welcome students to take electives based on what their career path and skill sets need to be acquired. So we encourage students to take up MOOC courses or online courses that they think will suit their career. It could be in data analytics, it could be in accountancy for somebody who wants to be an entrepreneur. We also have some in-house electives like gums and raisins, food technology, which dovetail with the current skill set that is available and interests available in our campus. Finally, in the fourth semester, you continue with the project that you started in the third semester. So this project is a learning journey that each student has to undertake. And we feel that a project doesn't only have to be hypothesis-based research. A project can be a way for a Vaidya to improve their application skills. A project can be a way for the biology student to improve their lab skills. A project can be for a student who wants to experience working in an NGO, uh, perhaps in the area of policy. What are the unique aspects of this course? We have very diverse topics, but we've tried also very hard to make sure that majority of the syllabus corresponds to an MSc Life Sciences degree. So for those of you who want to go on to do a PhD, you can use the knowledge to prepare for entrance exams. We have also tried to give it a mix of both theory and practicals so that students feel that they have not just acquired theory, but also practical experience. And lastly, we've given a slightly large amount of time. Most dissertation projects are about 4 to 6 months long, but we have the opportunity to give you a 9-month dissertation project so that students have the time to explore, synthesize, and explore the aspect of biology or Ayurveda that they seek to do. We have a number of partner institutions. TDU is a small university, but we have a number of collaborations across many different types of institutions. These range from those having cutting edge biology, such as the Institute for Stem Cell Biology and Regenerative Medicine, to public health, to dance and drama, such as the Suchitra Cinema and Cultural Academy, to policy, such as Takshashila Institute. And I'd like to give a special shout out to our partner institute, 8tree, with whom we also have an MSc program in conservation science. What do we expect students to do after this course? We feel that this course gives you the strength to go on to either becoming a researcher or to be an innovator in medical practice if you're a Vaidya, to become an innovator if you're a biologist and you want to make products for sort of the FMCG market in the herbal and wellness industry. The government of India has invested heavily in pushing Ayush and Ayush systems products for export. So we think there's a large market for people who have an understanding of both modern ways of thinking as well as Ayurveda. These are a couple of pictures of the facilities that we have. And this is currently the course fee that is proposed. We are waiting for final permission to finalize the course cost. But as you can see, for a 2-year course, it is below 3 lakhs. We have a hostel on site where sharing accommodation is available, and food and hostel accommodation will be charged on actuals. So I'm going to stop here and now invite our students to talk about their experiences in this course.